Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Evolving the Web. This is the podcast where we break down the biggest changes happening on the internet right now and what they mean for businesses and technology. I'm Bob Michaels, and I'm really glad that you're here. Since this is the first episode, let me give you a quick intro about myself. I've been working in web development and digital innovation for over 30 years. I got into coding back before HTML was even a standard. Seriously, I was building websites when there were fewer than 20,000 of them back on the old internet, back in the days when the dinosaurs used to roam the web. Over the years, I've seen how the web is transformed from something basic and static into a dynamic interactive space where businesses and users can actually connect and interact. I've been passionate about using technology to solve real-world problems, whether it's through web development, AI automation, or making websites more accessible through accessibility compliance standards. Right now, I'm leading Trinsic, where we're all about helping businesses get ready for the next big shift in the web, what I like to call the AI first era, or Web 3.0. And that's what this episode is all about. Today, we're going to dig into A2A, or agent to agent, which is a brand new Google protocol. And we're going to talk about why it's such a big deal for the future of the internet. So, all right, let's start with some quick history to set the stage. Okay, Web 1.0 was basically the first version of the World Wide Web, right? So it's important to remember that the internet and the web are not the same thing, right? The internet is the global network of connected computers, and the World Wide Web is all the stuff on it and the way you access it, right? So back in those early days, back of the Web 1.0, websites were essentially static brochures. They were just simple pages with text and maybe a few images, and they didn't do much. They were made for people to read, not to really interact with. It was like a one-way street where businesses just put information out there and users would consume it. Then came Web 2.0, which flipped that on its head. And then suddenly the web kind of became interactive, right? Social media blew up. Platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, now X, let everybody create and share content. And websites evolved and became places where people could actually engage with each other. It was no longer just about consuming. It was about creating, collaborating, connecting. But here's the thing. Both with Web 1.0 and Web 2.0, everything was built for humans. The whole point was to create websites that people could navigate, read, interact with. But now we're on the edge of something totally different, okay? Web 3.0. And Web 3.0 isn't designed primarily for humans. It's designed for machines, for AI. And so we're talking about a new era where digital agents, AI systems, are the ones doing the interacting now. So instead of websites, we now need access points on the web domain where AI can connect with other AI. So think about it in this way. In Web 1.0 and 2.0, your website was the front door to your business. And in Web 3.0, it's not just about your website anymore. Now it's about making your web domain accessible to AI systems. And if you don't set it up right, AI might still, see your domain. They technically see your domain, but AI will start ignoring you because you're not set up to communicate the way it expects. And that's where the A2A, the agent-to-agent protocol, comes into the picture. So what exactly is A2A, or agent-to-agent, right? It stands for agent-to-agent. It's a communication protocol, and it's brand new, recently released by Google April 9th, 2025. And it is a total and complete game changer. Basically, the Google's A2A protocol is a standard way for AI systems to find and talk to each other over the internet without needing a human to jump in. So this is huge because in Web 3.0, a lot of the stuff that used to require human effort like customer support, logistics, data coordination. That can all be handled directly by AI over the internet. And that is what the A2A protocol, recently announced by Google, creates. A standard way for all of those machines from the internet to talk to each other. So picture this. Your AI-powered customer service agent needs to check an order status. So instead of waiting for a human, to log in and check a database or something, it can just talk directly to the other company's AI. Or imagine your logistics AI business agent communicating directly with your supplier's AI to update inventory or track shipments. So A2A is all about making your domain ready to interact with other AI systems. It's not just about having a website anymore. It's also about having structured machine-readable endpoints that AI can actually discover and work with. So right now, there's no official rule saying you have to do this, but we're seeing the writing on the wall. As AI becomes a bigger part of everyday business, companies that take the time to set up these special AI access points correctly will be way ahead of the game. So one key piece of this setup is something called the agents.json file. Okay, it's basically a pointer file on your domain that tells AI systems, hey, here's where you can interact with us and do business with us. Without it, your business won't be easy to find or easy to work with, or even possible to work with when AI-driven systems come calling. So why does it matter? Here's a big reason. The search engines, the big ones like Google, Bing, everybody, they're already incorporating AI into their search and into the returns. And research indicates that they're going to start scanning your domain for these special machine special machine access points really, really soon, like 2026 soon. So it's right around the corner. And if your domain isn't equipped and ready, you could start to slip in SEO rankings to competitors who are ready to go and take advantage of this opportunity as the infrastructure starts to catch up, which is 2026, right? So you can also think about all the ways businesses are already using AI, automating customer support, managing supply chains, even processing transactions. So if your domain isn't set up for A2A and you don't have an AI business agent on the other end, you might be left out when AI systems start looking for more efficient ways to connect and do business beginning 2026. Is the common wisdom. So it's not about making your website look nice for human visitors anymore, right? It's about setting up your domain so AI can recognize it, understand what you offer, and interact and conduct business with you seamlessly through the AI agent. And at Trinsic, we're focused on helping businesses get ahead of this curve, ahead of this shift. We're building out the infrastructure to make sure that when AI starts prioritizing these domains that can communicate efficiently, that have these AI agents in these endpoints, that our clients are already there. We build you a custom AI business agent and set up all those critical access points so businesses can stay visible and ready in this AI-first web. It's an AI economy coming like a freight train. All right, so what should you be doing now? First, start thinking about your digital presence differently, right? Your website is just one piece of the puzzle now. You need to make sure your web domain is ready for AI interactions. Second, work with people who understand this stuff. At Trinsic, we're helping companies today set up their AI gateways, these special access points, and dual agent infrastructure. And, what we mean by dual agent is that your AI business agent can be accessed both by machines and by humans. So whether it's an AI system looking for data or a customer needing support, your AI agent is ready to handle both. Lastly, don't wait. Don't wait. The AI first Web 3.0 is happening whether you are ready or not. It's coming. It's here. And businesses that start preparing now are going to have a big advantage when AI comes knocking, right? It's the main way information will move back and forth over the internet, and the main way business will be conducted. That is a huge illustration vis-a-vis the Google A2A protocol announcement. That's what that starts. The starting gun just went off. So everybody, hope that helps understand a little bit about what's going on, what the impacts are. Again, websites are staying here. SEO is still really important. All these things are still critical, but now there's a new component, AI. And now's the golden moment. Now's when you want to really take advantage of this opportunity and have these endpoints, have these agents online and ready when the search engines start looking for them. Those are the folks that are going to really, really, really get rewarded heavily, and the ones that are going to make out like crazy during this shift. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me on this very first episode of Evolving the Web. Hopefully this gave you a clear picture of why A2A is a game changer and why it's so important for businesses today. So we'll keep digging deeper into these topics in future episodes. So make sure you subscribe and share this with anybody interested in the future of technology, AI, and business. And again, I'm Bob Michaels, and this has been Evolving the Web. We'll see you next time.